It's almost Thanksgiving, and that means that we are going to be working with a Thanksgiving themed art lesson. And today it's going to be a cute turkey. So you're going to need your white paper and a black crayon, some markers in the warm color family plus brown, and your paintbrush and water cup. You also will need something round to trace. It could be a lid or a little cup or something. All right, let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put our circle not exactly in the middle, a little bit higher than the middle of the paper. And you're gonna trace around your circle. You have to hold it down with one hand while tracing. And you draw all the way around your circle with your black crayon. Hold it down. Very good. Okay, we're going to draw the turkey's body. So we are going to come under the head and we're going to come around. So use your finger to trace the size of the body. We're not going to touch the bottom, but we're going to draw a body that's curved and bigger than the head. Kind of like this. We're gonna also draw the legs. So if you'll put down your finger, we're gonna draw two legs, one here and then one over here. Not too close together and not too far apart. So we're gonna make these come to the bottom of the paper. So one leg, you can trace your finger while your finger stays in place. So there's one leg. And then you can move your finger over and trace the other leg. Now, if you have room and want to draw the claws, you can. I just do 1, 2, 3 curves for my turkey's feet. Very good. Now we're going to draw the eyes. So one eye, two eyes, and you can color those dark, not too big. And we're gonna draw a turkey's nose. What shape do you think a turkey's nose is? A triangle. So in between the eyes, we're gonna draw a line. So come under the eyes too. So we're gonna draw a line and then we're gonna draw a triangle from that line, just like that. And now we're done with our turkey's eyes and nose, and we're gonna add a little wiggly neck under our head right here. So start over here and draw a curve, and then another curve, and one more curve. Very good. And then we'll give our turkey some little wings on the sides, just right here. Just 1, 2, little wings, little side wings. Okay, we're gonna draw the parts of the turkey's feathers. So the first part is these squares. So I'm drawing little squares first. We're not quite to the big feathers yet. kind of like that. Maybe one more. Okay. Now, to draw our feathers, we're going to draw some straight lines up and on each side. So I'll show you how to do that. So start right in the middle and draw a line straight up. And then draw another line. And another one like that. And then I'm going to draw another one over here and another, and you take your time until I have all of these lines. Okay, not much more to go before we get to color and paint. So to get our turkey feathers to look like feathers, we're going to do curved lines. So we're going to come around our straight lines with curved lines, just like that. And they can touch a little bit if you want them to. So curved line and a curved line. We're drawing the turkey's feathers really nicely. Okay, I have my turkey's feathers drawn in crayon. Okay, now at this time you can decorate your turkey's feathers if you would like with lines, with little slanty lines. That just gives them a feather look. If you wanted to do other shapes, you could. We'll try a zigzag just for fun. Just for something different. And I'm going to keep going. Until I have my turkey feathers all decorated. Very good. Okay, I like your turkey so far. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add colors with our markers. I'm going to start with my turkey's wattle. Now, you do not have to color in the whole thing because we're going to add water to our markers, and that will turn our markers into paint. Okay? So just a little bit of color, but you want it enough that you can see it really well. And then my turkey's body. So I'm going to come around the edge on the inside of my turkey's body. And I'm just going to do enough color to get it started, but I'm not going to finish. I'm not going to color in the whole thing because we're going to be adding water and painting it. Now, same thing with the turkey's head. We're going to add more of our marker color. I'm using orange, but you could use brown if you want on the turkey's body. I think I'll use pink on his legs, and I'm just putting just a little bit. I'm not completely coloring in. Just for fun, I'm going to put a little bit of blue in the nose and on the square shapes at the top of the head where we started doing the head decoration. And then you can do your feathers any colors that you would like. Okay, so if you haven't gotten this much done, that's okay, because I can let you pause the video, or you can just catch up because all we're doing is adding colors now, okay? And they're up to you, whatever colors you like. Remember, you only have to put a little bit of color. You do not need to color in the whole thing because of adding water and painting with markers. What colors do you like on your turkey feathers? It's up to you. I'm using pink and red and orange and yellow and a little bit of brown because those are the colors that I want to use. Now remember, you can take your time, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what happens whenever you add the water and paint with markers. So you just dip your paintbrush in plain water and you go right over your marker. If you run out, you can get a little more water. You don't want to make a puddle, but you want it to be wet enough that it moves your marker into paint, turns it into paint. And look what happens. It becomes a marker painting of your turkey. And if you have smaller areas, you can try to stay inside of those areas so that your colors don't mix. But it's okay if your colors mix a little bit. Remember when we used watercolors earlier in the school year? This is a lot like watercolors. Getting some good color now. And look at that. Now we have a colorful turkey. I hope you enjoy it. Bye-bye.